Yaoi is a widely used term in the community of manga, manhwa, anime, drama and etc. This genre is mainly intended for female audiences, but it does attract some male audiences as well. And now we'll go over the top 10 possessive yaoi manhwa. If you enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. This is Anime Trash, and now let's start the list. Coming at number 10 we have Even If You Don't Love Me. This story is about Min Wook, a student who managed to get into Daehan High School, a premier high school of rich, powerful and influential families. In this school is where our uke meet his seam, who happened to be Ju Sung, the youngest son of Korea's largest conglomerate. They started to interact with each other when Ju Sung lent his reference notebook to Min Wook. With the unexpected reaction he got from Min Wook, he got amused by his reaction, so he decided to give all his reference book to Min Wook and ask him to be his tutor, and that's where Ju Sung started to get possessive with Min Wook. The possessiveness Ju Sung started when Ju Sung feels safe and warm in Min Wook, because he never get that kind of warmth from his family, and he happened to get it from Min Wook. This story is definitely the definition of possessive, but it also can give you butterflies. If you like a manhwa with a forced love story, then this manhwa is for you. At number 9 we have Sura Lover. I already talk about this in my other videos, but I think the possessive genre fits so well in this manhwa. Anyways, it's about Cho, a doctor who lives in the deep mountains in the village that offers prayers to the mythical Sura in order to stay protected by Sura. One time Dr. Cho, who lives in the doctor's town, end up saving a mysterious man named Mujin, a mysterious man who show up in front of Cho with a wounded body. Because of Mujin's situation, Cho can't resist to help the poor guy and protect him to his co-doctors who want Mujin out of their village. This encounter marks the end of Cho's peaceful days as he gets caught up in a whirlwind of events in his life. This story is like a living legend because of its good plot and art style. This manhwa will suit to those people who like historical and psychological type of manhwa. At number 8 we have Mayday Mayday Mayday. I really can't explain what this manhwa is, cause sometimes it's cute but sometimes the seam is so possessive. Anyways, it's about Yoon Yuno, a small money launderer with a very huge problem. It's because he can't resist the sexual desire he's feeling for his client Vasily Ivanovich, a handsome yet deadly Russian mafia boss who asked Yoon Yuno a favor regarding money, while Yoon Yuno on the other hand really wanted to cut string between him and Ivanovich, but his desire really giving him a hard time to decide. This manhwa is literally so cute even though our mafia boss is possessive to our uke. Maybe because the way he expresses his possessiveness is so cute and acceptable, or maybe it's just for me. At number 7 we have Can't Help It. This manhwa is a omegaverse, but still has the possessive vibe given by our seam. Anyways, it's about Jungtae, a beta who's living his ordinary high school life, but because of a joint essay with the school star and dominant alpha Jeom Dan, his life turned upside down. Jeom Dan on the other hand never imagined to be with beta, the lowest kind of people in this type of manhwa, but he ended up with a beta that he treasured too much, even though Jungtae keep on pushing him and telling him to leave him alone. I keep on saying that every manhwa is so cute, but this one is on another level. And also the reason why our alpha become obsessed with our beta is because our alpha happened to saw our beta's butt. Just because of that reason, he declared in their school campus that no one should touch his beta, and the fact that our alpha patiently waiting for our beta to do the magic is wholesome. Number 6 we have Drunk in Love. It's about Hee Ji-yu, an engineer who's having a secret affair to a worldwide singer and songwriter Song Joon. 7 years ago when Hee Gun started his undeniable love for Song Joon, while Song Hung on the other hand, likes to sleep with any other men. Well, unfortunately, 7 years later, they happen to be the one who's in relationship. But the thing is the relationship itself is toxic and have so many red flag, but they don't want to set free each other. This manhwa is so frustrating seriously, but it still have a very good and entertaining plot. If you want manhwa that has a really toxic relationship, then this manhwa is for you. At number 5 we have Stranger Than Friends. This manhwa is romantic comedy, but it still gives a possessive vibes. Anyways, it's about Lee Hyuk and In-seo, a childhood friend who's like a magnet to each other. While searching something, they accidentally saw a photo of them when they were a kid, and the photo shows both of them kissing. Since then, Lee Hyuk have been thinking about that photo, but specifically about the kiss, that where their love story start. The plot of this manhwa is giving me cherry blossom after winter vibes, but in a different ways. But still this manhwa is so great and funny at the same time. If you're looking for a manhwa that have a chill environment, then this manhwa is for you. At number 4 we have Love Jinx. It's about Haeking, a person who have jinx that he got from his almost lover in high school. This jinx is so strange because every time he kiss someone, there's always something bad happens. One time Haeking thought that his current man will overcome his jinx and tried to kiss him. Morning comes and he thought that he really overcome his jinx. But it turned out that the man he's dating is the fiancé of his boss daughter. So with a broken heart, Haeking moved out to their apartment and brought a luxurious apartment near his workplace. But he got scammed and nowhere to go. While he's drinking and crying at a restaurant, some college students took pity of him so that brought him to their apartment who happened to have a vacant room. When Haehyung woke up, he feels so blessed with the news of having a place to stay, but it didn't last when he saw the guy who gave him the jinx his bearing for years. This is a very problematic manhwa because of the theme, but I'm hoping for a character development. It only has 20 plus chapters and still ongoing, so I think the theme can have his character development at any moment. At number 3 we have Checkmate. It's about Soohyun, a person who always in the second place. Above him is Yunsung, the Mr. Perfect and the person who's always above Soohyun. Soohyun on the other hand wanted to take everything what Yunsung have. So he started to copy everything about him. Same pencil, same eraser, and same reviewer. But it didn't solve the problem. Instead the gap between them grow larger. 10 years later, Soohyun happened to encounter Yunsung in a different situation. That's when he started his revenge from what happened in high school. This manhwa is really happening in real life. I just can't prove anything that this is really happening. But I'm certainly that 2 of the 7 billion people in Earth did this plot in their life. Number 2 we have Blind Play. This manhwa is about Ah-in, a person who work as a gay masseur to provide his need, and his boyfriend needs. Also he pretend to be blind to increase his revenue. With him being blind, people take a pity on him and wanted to help by having a massage, but in reality, Ah-in give extra service to those people who wanted to get pleasure. Little did they know, and in already got something from them, like a watch, phone and anything that cost money. One day he encounter a very famous mystery author, Seo Lim, who happened to be his client for the day. While they're doing it in his client house, he saw a cold and lifeless body behind him, with him acting as a blind person. He didn't pay attention about it and ran away right after they finished. But author keep on coming for him, to the point that his boyfriend got kidnapped by the author. This manhwa is a very strong and brave reader, but it's still the best because of the incredible plot twist you'll encounter. At number 1 we have Love Murder Basketball. It's about Shoto Tanaka, the son of one of the notorious Yakuza bosses. While on the other hand, we have Guro, Japan national athlete that loves to put a show in front of everyone in exchange of his reputation, money and being constantly in the spotlight. Shoto and Guro meet when they were in elementary. That time Guro just transferred from Shoto's school, and he saw how miserable Shoto looked like, so he promised to himself that he will protect Shoto no matter what. Shoto on the other hand feel warm and love beside Guro, so he decide to follow Guro everywhere. Even though Guro can't give his whole heart to Shoto. Shoto also barely know anything about Goto. He just know about his name, age, and some little things, but in reality, Guro is Japan's most famous serial killer. This is manhwa is so good, and the possessive scene is really something, but scary at the same time. That's it. I hope you guys have a great time watching this video and figure out what manhwa you should read next. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you like this video. Also share it with your friends who also having a hard time choosing a new manhwa to read.